We're stepping back into the wild world of WCW in late 1995, and it was chaos, man. You've got Savage as champion, Hogan suddenly out of the title picture, the Horsemen are back together again, and Starrcade that felt nothing like WCW had ever done before or since. So we're going to dive in here, and we're going to go back to World War III, on which we covered the last time you and I were together, and we're breaking down your career month to month. Randy Savage won the world title and that 3-ring madness, and all of a sudden Hogan's not the guy anymore. And on for over a year, Hogan had been the champ in WCW. He's the face of the company, just like he was in WWF, brother. But now it's Savage holding the belt, and it's just for over a month. What do you make of that decision? Was WCW trying to head in a new direction, or do you think they're pulling Hogan out of the title picture? You know, do you thinking that's hurting the company? Because he isn't really necessarily going anywhere, but they've just made a decision to make the change and put the belt on Randy. And as we go here, you're going to see Randy doesn't hold the belt that long. Flair wins the title at this pay-per-view.
Yeah, he was basically just interim champion, right?
Transitional, yeah.
You know, and to win as a babyface, to win the title in that type of match, which is not a world title match as such, it feels a little less than, because there's so much hocus pocus that goes on in a match like that. You really didn't concentrate when it was all said and done. You know, when a babyface wins a title, it's got to be because there's a story involved. He has to work his ass off and earn the title shot. And then when he wins it, everybody feels like, okay, he climbed the mountain, he's earned it, now's his time.
And what's going on here is, so you've got, and like I said, Hogan's not out of the picture whatsoever. He's still heavily featured. He's feuding with the Giant, Paul White. There's no title involved. And you've got two huge names going at it, no championship at stake. And so that's kind of where we're at with Hogan. And then, as I said, Savage holds the title for 31 days. Flair's going to win it at this event we're going to talk about at Starrcade. This is Randy freaking Savage. 4 title reigns in WCW, but only 53 total days as champion in WCW. That's it. And 2 of those reigns, Arn, lasted 1 day. Both times losing to Hogan the very next night. I don't understand, though, the thought. As we look back now and look at this again, as you always say, we're armchair quarterbacking so many years later. But I don't know if there was hesitation about letting Savage be the guy, or was he just, you feel like, caught in the shuffle of the Hogan, Sting, Flair, and others in that company?
2 of his title runs were for 1 day.
That's right. The very next day, lost to Hogan, 2 of the 4.
I don't think you help anybody. You know what it looks like? It was a fluke.
Yeah, right.
There's no other way to look at it. And if it happens twice, definitely was a fluke.
Again, 53 total days, 4 title reigns in WCW. That's it. That's crazy when you think about it. So that's my stat for the week, guys. And throw that in your Google machines and do some research on that.